Hey everyone, it's Gina and welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing another drugstore wash day routine. I've been on a little bit of a mission to find some good drugstore products. Y'all are always asking me for some good drugstore hair product recommendations, and I've been working on a video series where I'm going to be giving you my top 10 favorite products from each category. So I wanted to get some drugstore ones under my belt so I have some affordable options to offer for you guys. Let's go ahead and get started with the wash day routine. So I've already shampooed my hair using the Naughty Wave Hello Curl Defining Shampoo. This is one of my favorite shampoos from the drugstore. You can get this at Ulta, online, or from the Naughty website. It's sulfate free and everything, really great option. So I already shampooed my hair with that. It does give you a really good lather. It's pretty much like a medium lather, but it does a really good job at cleansing the scalp. And then for the deep conditioner, I've been testing this one from Hairitage by Mindy McKnight. This is a drugstore brand available at Walmart. This is the Transforming Hair Mask. This is sulfate and silicone free, also paraben free, color safe, all that other stuff. This is a very thick mask. I find a little goes a long way, and so far I've really been enjoying it. This is my 4th time using it, I think, or maybe 3rd time, and I really like it so far. So that's where I'm at. I just rinsed out that deep conditioner and now I'm ready to apply my stylers. If you want to see more about how I wash and deep condition my hair, you can check out my video. It's a beginner curly hair routine that I did recently if you need more instructions on how I wash and deep condition my hair. So for this routine, I wanted to test out the Curls Creme Brulee Whipped Curl Cream. I've been on the hunt for more drugstore curl creams. I really like curl creams because my hair needs moisture. I don't like just using a leave-in, so I thought this would be a good option. I'm pretty sure this is protein free. One of the first ingredients is aloe. It has glycerin in it, so that's gonna help moisturize the hair. Sunflower seed oil, and it has a lot of organic ingredients like sweet almond oil, jojoba seed oil. So I am going to wet my hair down because it's already starting to dry. I like applying my stylers to damp hair. If you've seen my videos, you know I like to do this to get more volume and help cut down on the dry time. All right, so I'm gonna go in with probably about a quarter size amount like that. And I'm just gonna rake this in. I wanna be pretty quick with this. I have a feeling it's pretty thick, so I don't wanna weigh down my hair, so I'm going to try and focus the majority of it on my ends. And then whatever's left over, I will bring it up towards the top. If you're having a hard time distributing any of your products, definitely add some water to your hands and mix it in with the cream to dilute it. Now, if you really want to make sure it's good and distributed, you can comb it through. Just be very gentle. So now for my gel, I'm using the Uncle Funky's Daughter Curly Magic Curl Simulator. This isn't labeled as a gel, it just says Curl Simulator, but I think of it as a gel. This has organic aloe leaf juice in it, marshmallow extract, chamomile, nettle, horsetail. So I like to be pretty heavy-handed with this. It's like a milky clear texture. A lot of people say that this doesn't give them enough hold. I actually find that this gives pretty good hold, and I like strong hold. I would say it's medium. Maybe I'm just really heavy-handed with it. And if you also wanted to get more hold, you could apply just this and not the cream, but I just find I need some more moisture. I also did check to make sure that these do combine well together. You always want to do that before you combine stylers from different brands. It's just check in your hand and make sure they blend well together. I do have a video all about how to do that. I was going to use the Dove gel that I used in another drugstore hair routine, but that one did not mix well with this Curls cream, so I'm glad that I tested it first and found that the Uncle Funky's Daughter mixed better. So I think this is a great option if you have high porosity hair because it's so easy to distribute. It just glides right through. So if you have very tangly hair, this is a great option. So I'm just lifting up for volume. So I don't want to use my Be Hairful brush too much, but I am going to just use it to do some face framing pieces, just like a quick method of defining curls. Just pick up random pieces and give them a little twirl. Now I'm just going to pick up the section around my crown. I always do this just to make sure my scalp is covered in the back. Usually brush it up from the bottom like this. So that is my quick way to get some ringlets without having to do the whole head. So now I've got my hair repair towel and I'm going to use this to scrunch out some of the excess water. Keep in mind this will remove some products, so you might need to go in with another layer of gel. Now I'm just going to take a little bit more of the Uncle Funky's Daughter gel and I'm just glazing over any areas that might have gotten a little bit frizzy. And that people might not get very strong hold with this gel is if your hair is too wet. If you apply gel to soaking wet hair, like a lot of products recommend, I find that it just dilutes the gel and you don't get as much hold. So I think that a combination of sort of damp wet hair and then another layer on even more damp hair, like even more dried hair, gives you the strongest hold. Lately I've been doing a little bit of finger coiling in this section because for some reason these curls want to curl towards my face, but they don't like to clump together. So I find that it's easier just to separate them into tiny little curls and then just finger coil them in the right direction. When I try and just brush them, they try and clump together and they just don't look great. Okay, so now I'm almost ready to diffuse. I'm just gonna let this sit for probably 5 to 8 minutes. I'm just gonna walk around, let the gel cast sort of set up a little bit, just a tiny bit though, but not too much though, because if you let your hair dry too much before you diffuse, you're not gonna get that shrinkage and curl definition if that's what you're going for. If you want to reduce the shrinkage and don't want it to shrink up as much, then go ahead and let it air dry a lot and then diffuse at the end. So I usually diffuse off camera because it's kind of hard with my setup to show you diffusing. But this is the diffuser that I use. This is by Conair from Amazon. Really affordable, great diffuser. I like it because it has a warm air setting, so I can just do warm or cool air and I don't have to do really hot air that's going to damage my hair. So I'm going to go diffuse my hair. Usually takes me about 15 to 20 minutes. And then I'll be back to show you my final results. So these are my final results after scrunching out the crunch. I feel like I had to do quite a bit of scrunching because I did use a lot of the gel. I feel like if you use less gel, you probably wouldn't get as much of a cast and you would get a more voluminous look. But my hair is still very soft. I still feel like I have hold even though it feels very soft. I was trying to get more volume, so I did fluff. And I like how my results turned out. So overall, my final thoughts about the styling products, I feel like the Curls Creme Brulee Whipped Curl Cream is definitely a heavy cream. I have found that to be the case with a lot of drugstore creams and leave-ins, is they're all just formulated to be so heavy. And I think that if you had very fine curly hair, this would probably weigh down your hair. Unless if you use it very sparingly and even dilute it with some water in your hands, then you probably would be okay. But a little will definitely go a long way. I think it's probably a little heavy because of the sunflower seed oil and the shea butter. Anytime you see shea butter in products, which a lot of drugstore curly hair products have shea butter and coconut oil. So if you have fine hair or low density hair, just use it very sparingly. But it did give me a lot of moisture, which was great. And then the Uncle Funky's Daughter Curly Magic Curl Simulator. I've really been enjoying this product. I've used it several times now. I like that I can get a medium hold, but I still have pretty good hold to my hair and it's definitely very soft. This is an aloe-based gel and I like that it doesn't have glycerin in it. So if you are very sensitive to glycerin in the summertime or in the very dry winter, then this might be a good option for you. I like how you can customize the hold and the volume that you get based on how much of the product that you use. And again, try it on damp hair instead of soaking wet if you're not getting enough hold out of this product. So this is definitely going to be a drugstore gel that is in my rotation. And as far as the mask goes, the Hairitage by Mindy McKnight Transforming Hair Mask, I have really been enjoying this. This is probably the 4th time that I've used it. If you want to see more on my thoughts about the Hairitage products, you can check out my Instagram page. I did some stories using their cream and gel and all the products from that line. You can check it out on my story highlights over on my Instagram page, but I definitely have been enjoying this one and it's a great drugstore hair mask option that's very affordable. Again, that one's also very heavy, so if you have super fine hair, I would apply the mask before you shampoo or just use a little bit and focus it on your ends if you're going to use it after you shampoo. Overall, I really liked my results. Let me know what you guys think about these wash day results. If you think I got better results from my last 2 drugstore wash day routines, then let me know. If you haven't already seen those, I will link them for you down below. The last one I did was using the Not Your Mother's Curl Talk line, and then the one before that I was using the Shea Moisture Curl Enhancing Smoothie and the Dove Amplified Textures Gel, which I really liked that combination. I had a ton of volume from both of those routines. So if you haven't yet seen those, I will put the link down below. I'll also link you to all these products that I used today, so if you want to check them out, the links will be in the description box. And I will include the link to the blog post that goes with this video if you need more assistance and more instructions on how to achieve these wash day results. So that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Definitely consider subscribing if you have not already and if you want to see more drugstore routines like this. And I will see you in next week's video. Bye everyone.